don't think I'm everybody's image of a concert pianist. I mean, I'm not crazy, and I don't practice for 8 hours a day. But when I play a song, I like to be able to tell a story. I can't remember when I started playing the piano. It just seems like I've always played. I always loved to play the piano, and I loved to watch my grandmother play. My parents didn't have a lot of money, but they believed in education, so they sent me to have music lessons. As I grew older, I gradually started to see that there was a place for me in the world of piano. Jacqueline is a very lively character who is talkative and very enthusiastic about her work. When I play, I follow 2 philosophies. The first one is a Japanese philosophy. It says, you should mess up at least once in every work of art. And the other one is sort of like a mantra, and it goes, nothing's happened yet, something's about to happen. What this means to me is that you shouldn't dwell on the past and everything else that's happened to you, but you should think about what's going to happen and how to make things better. This is my next goal in life, to just keep going.
I never had dreams of becoming the mayor. I just always wanted to be in government. I love government. Government is all about helping the people. When we walked into Mayor Menino's office, it was obvious that he loves to spend time with his grandkids. His office was full of toy cars and pictures of his family, and he even had a mini M&M machine and a no whining sign. Mayor Menino is very funny and cares a lot about Boston's youth. His eyes are very kind and he jokes a lot. I continue to work on the education of our children. You guys are the most important resource in our society today. Is there something you want to work on as mayor, maybe to improve the city? Well, one thing that we really need to do is make sure that every kid has a good opportunity for a good education. Because if they do have a good education, they have a bright future. If they don't, they'll make crazy decisions. What can you do to improve school for inner city kids? Well, we're doing some things right now. I think we need longer school days, I believe anyways, and a longer school year. I know you guys may not like that, but you have to do it. Thank you for allowing us to interview you. Anytime. I like to talk to young people because I know that one day you guys are going to be here.
When I was growing up, I had books around me all the time. My mother was an English teacher, and she collected books. When she died, she had over 15,000 books in her library. I think what's interesting about Julian was that he was a judge before an author. When I found out he was a judge, I understood why his stories felt so real. I was a judge for 27 years. All of this air around your school was in my jurisdiction. I used to hear cases of kids getting arrested all around here. I sent 10 short stories I had written to Wendy Strothman, a literary agent I knew. A couple of weeks later, she called me. She said, "I don't think you have a short story collection here, but there is one story I think can become a novel." That story was called New Boy. Since it was published, New Boy has sold almost 30,000 copies. It's a wonderful feeling to know that you produce something that affects so many people, that you created something in such a form that it moves someone else.